Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode. So in last episode we had the Stanley Cup Finals up against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we managed to win in 5 games, taking home our second Stanley Cup in 4 seasons. Now, if I forget about a lot of the stuff on this team, guys, I just want to let you know that it's because I've been playing a lot of NBA recently, and I haven't recorded an episode for this series in about 3 weeks. You guys are seeing like the last few episodes that I pre-recorded during that span. Over this time frame, like I think, yeah, today basically you guys are seeing one episode, which is the conference finals, and then basically Tuesday you would see the Stanley Cup Finals. So this episode is going to be another pre-recorded episode, but like I'm recording this more up to date. So yeah, anyways, let's get into the draft. I think I don't even remember what was available at this draft because, like I said, it's been a crazy last few weeks. I've been recording like NBA 2K episodes, and yeah, so we just came off a Stanley Cup win, which means we have a late round pick. Who is it that I was looking at even last episode? Did I pin anybody? I don't even remember if I pinned anybody. Oh, this feels so strange. Oh yeah, maybe I did pin some of these low elite kind of guys, because there is a few low elites that are supposed to go in like the second round. So anyways, let's get into this draft. I don't even know what we're gonna go after, because like I said, I rarely remember anything that happened 3 weeks ago for some reason. So Toronto's got the first overall pick, followed by San Jose, Dallas, Carolina, and Detroit. So interesting. So 3 of these teams actually they kind of dropped off quite a bit, because Carolina, I think, was in the Stanley Cup Finals earlier in the franchise mode, and then Detroit's won a few cups, and Dallas has as well, or went to the finals a couple times, I think, or close to it. San Jose's never made it super far, and then Toronto made the Cup Finals in year 1, I believe. So let's just sift through the first 5 picks and see who goes. So Odie Marchessault going to Toronto, and I didn't mean to click that. God damn it. Oh, that pick was actually Nashville's originally, that one that San Jose got. So San Jose gets Corbin, a nice center sniper. Gabbert going to the Dallas Stars. Carolina takes Boucher, who's a high top 6, and Detroit's going to take Dimitrakos, who's... Wow, yeah, Carolina made a mistake, but Dimitrakos is pretty good. That's a great pickup for Detroit, considering they've had a lot of retirements over the last few seasons. Like, they lost Fedorov, Yzerman, Lidstrom, so makes sense. Let's see, Jose Lynch, top 9 forward, no thank you. Matt Carey, I don't think we really needed much defenseman, but we didn't really need much forwards either. Like, I might go with this Cabana guy though, even though he is supposed to go second round. He looks pretty decent. Yeah, I think I might just go with him anyways, even though he's not supposed to go to the next round. Or do I go with this two-way forward? All B- and C's. No, this guy's better. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Elliot Cabana, I think, just because might as well, because he's guaranteed low elite. I might auto sim a lot of this draft too, because yeah, I don't really know what we want to go after. So he's a low elite 64 overall sniper, so this guy might end up being something. He does have better offensive awareness than defensive, and his shooting is pretty solid already. So pretty decent pick, I think, in comparison to last year, because I think last year was when we got the medium top 6 grinder or whatever. Can't even remember. Zuzin, he could be low elite. Let's take a look. He might be, but he might not be that high of an overall. But we don't need goalies, definitely. I don't really want to take a top 9 forward, because usually they don't grow that well. Oh, there's a Binnington. Huh, it's funny. Yeah, last time I recorded an episode was before the Blues even won the Stanley Cup, I think. You know what? We're just going to take a random guess with Zuzin. Might as well. We could always use a center anyways. Oh, we didn't even have a second round pick, I guess, right? Yeah, we didn't have a... We traded it away. But in that third round, low top 6, 64. It's not horrible. but it could be just probably trade bait. And let me just sim to my user pick again. I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything else that we actually want to go after. If not, then I might just auto sim the rest, or I probably will. Was there anything that's supposed to go in the later rounds? Lowly Blackburn, Power Forward maybe. There is some low lead still available. Frolov. What about this Blackburn guy? I might want to go after that Blackburn guy, yeah. You know, I might just take the Blackburn guy with this pick. Even though he's not supposed to go for a while. Yeah, I'm going to just do that. I didn't want to pin that player. I tried to sort it using the X button because that's what you do in 2K. Also, if this episode runs long, it's because I'm literally lost. I haven't played NHL in a while. Especially franchise mode. So, low lead, 56 overall. Power forward, not bad. Because power forwards usually turn out to be really good. So, yeah, let's just sim the rest of the draft. And then we'll get to the re-sign stage and free agency. I don't know if we're going to make any huge signings. So, we also get Nick Kushkin with our last pick. So, I guess we traded away a few picks. I don't even remember. But whatever. Okay, so let's get to the re-sign stage. So we do have a scout to re-sign in Aldrich Frolik. Okay. Yeah, this feels so strange for some reason just playing this now just because I haven't, like I said, played it in so long. It feels so different in comparison to 2K. Okay, so yeah, we do have some big guys to re-sign, including Grabeshkov because he's an RFA currently. But we're going to probably sign him for quite a long time. And also we don't have cap, I remember, just to deal with. So it doesn't really matter how long we sign these guys for. But Grabeshkov is a guy I want to keep around for quite a long time. So let's give him 5 years. And we'll give him 5.850. Oh, geez. What the heck? I went too high up. So for 5 years, I think that would be pretty good. Gets him till he's 28. Henry is a pretty solid defenseman. But I don't know if I want to give him 5 years. Let's give him 2 years at $4. See how that pans out. Roach, he probably wants 2-way. Yeah, you want, oh, maybe just a 1-way, okay. We'll give him that. Barkov, I guess I'll get you back for the AHL. Brewer as well. Barch as well. Just basically all these guys. I don't know if there's any guys that are unsigned now we might sign for the AHL. I'll check. Unsigned. So Kavana, actually, I think he is AHL eligible, right? Yeah, he is because he was playing in the United States. So I think we're going to sign him already so he can play at least down there in Colorado of the AHL. And then the rest of these guys, I don't think I'm going to sign yet. I'm just going to let them grow for another year. Blackburn's already 20. I just realized I didn't even look at that when I was drafting him, but so he's already played 3 seasons in the WHL, which means he could technically play in the AHL. But I don't really want to sign him yet. I'm just going to let him grow for a year, maybe. And no unsigned goalies. UFAs. Drury, I think I'm going to get back for 1 year again. Just going to re-sign these guys for, like, not that long a term, just so we could replace them with youngsters eventually down the road. McCardle's going to come back. That's the guy we acquired from Dallas in exchange for, like, Mike Watt, I think it was, and stuff like that. I don't even remember as well. So I'll give him 3.15 for 1 year. Sakic definitely has to come back till he retires because I can't see him in any other uniform. Unless it's a Quebec Nordiques uniform. Aki Berg. No, we're going to let go of Aki Berg. Ralph Culp is going to come back for another... Wow, he doesn't want a lot of money at all. Yeah, this guy might be a bit of a bust because considering he was a late first-round pick. But we'll give him 3 years just because he's a solid physical player to have. Like, he could be trade bait eventually. Thomas never even played for us, I'm pretty sure. He was just signing. Garcia, he's probably not going to pan out. Strimbu, no, we're not going to sign you. Ling, we're not going to sign you either. And in Nordgren, he's going to also be released because I don't think he played a single game with us. Jan Bullis. Jan Bullis is an interesting one. Fleury I want to get back as well, maybe for one more year, just so he retires with the club, because he should be done after the season. I know we're going to probably not have as good of a season, because a lot of these guys are going to drop off, but it's okay. Ozolinch, I don't even know if we have room for all these guys on our team. Like, we might have to eventually flip some away. But let's sign him for 1 year at 6 mil. Goalies, do you have anything? No, yeah, Patrick Waugh. Yeah, Patrick Waugh is interesting. Yeah, we'll give him what he wants. He might play in the minors, though, this season, just because of the fact that I think the other goalie, Hines, was ready. And we're going to let go of Brathwaite, because he's not really panning out to be anything. And yeah, let's just advance a day and see if we get everybody, and then we're gonna maybe get Jan Bullis back. I have to take a look at what we have and what we don't have. There was a few rejections I think I just saw. It's probably one of the older guys though, like Drury or somebody. Let's see, UFAs. No, I think we got everybody. Oh, Patrick Waugh was the one that didn't accept that. Come on, Pat. I'm going to give you 1 year at $2 million, but you're probably going to be playing in the minors, because I don't want to be playing a medium franchise goalie in the minors. That should be a backup. And then, do we need Bullis? I think we might still. Or maybe not. Yeah, because currently we'd have... no, I don't think we need Bullis. Yeah, I'm going to let go of Jan Bullis this year, even though he has been a pretty good piece to our organization for a couple of years. I'm going to let him go. Patrick Waugh is accepted. Okay, so that should be everybody. Let me just check. Sure. Everybody except for Jan Bullis. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. To free agency, we check also what we have and what we don't have. So we'd have 4 left wingers. We'd have 4 right wingers, potentially 5. And then we'd have... Yeah, Pierce might play in the NHL this season. So it might be good in terms of that. We might just need depth. Defenseman 2, 4, 5. We need a 6th defenseman at least, and maybe a 7th. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need is some depth and defenseman. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Regula as our depth defender for 1 year. And then in terms of depth forwards, let's get a depth center. Maybe 2 depth forwards actually. Petrovic, 19 years old and 76 overall. Medium top 9. This guy must have went undrafted. No, he didn't. Dallas just let him go. And he's a UFA already. Interesting. Okay, we'll sign this guy for a depth purposes, considering how young he is. I don't know why Dallas let him go. Yeah, we'll give him a minor league contract. And then... because the rest of these guys don't seem that good. Yeah, this is a really weak free agency in terms of some of the centers that are there. We could also pick maybe anybody else. Any depth wingers? No, I think that's all we're gonna do. Or maybe we'll sign Denis. Yeah, let's sign more. Oh, he's an RFA. And we'll still offer him a contract. He probably won't get, he'll probably get rematched again, though, but we'll just do 1 year. We won't have to give up any compensation, but Czech Republic could just match the offer, which they probably will do. So let's sim to next season, see if we get those guys. So Denis accepted, but yeah, Czech Republic could match the offer. So Regula is with us, and Ulanov is, and Petrovic has accepted as well. And the Czech Republic's matched the offer, so we won't be getting Laurent St. Denis, but that's okay. So anyways, let's sim to next season and check out our lines. Guys, so here are our lines for the 2027-28 season. So we got Forsberg, Drury, Grabeshkov, Zubov with Zadorov and Keefe. And we also got McArdle, Sakic, and Galchenyuk, Fleury, Okposo, who makes it into the lineup as a 19-year-old, and Ralph Culp. So yeah, that fourth line is going to be pretty physical because Fleury actually takes a shit ton of penalty minutes, and then Okposo and Culp as well are pretty physical kind of guys. So I'm excited to see how that line plays in terms of defensive hockey and whatnot. And then defensively, we got Strudwick and Darmour, Ulanov and Ozolinsh, and then Roach and Henry. And then in terms of goaltending, we got Ross Carter, who's actually up to a high franchise potential, which is pretty crazy. And he's 95 overall, so this guy is going to be a stud for us for quite a long time. And then also Tobias Hines, who's the other franchise goalie we have, is our backup this season. Unfortunately, we had to send Patrick Waugh down to the minors. Yeah, our depth guys are Petrovic and Regula. And then yeah, AHL-wise, Cavana's now in the lineup down there in the minors. His first season in the, I guess you could say the professional part of the NHL and stuff like that, the AHL. And then Patrick Waugh is down here in the minors with Elena Monte as the goalies. And yeah, that's basically that. So overall wise, I think we have a chance to be a pretty good team again this year. Like, our fourth line might be a bit weak considering Okposo is only a 76, but like I feel like these guys might be really good, like kind of defensive players in a sense. Like, they might not have the greatest defensive awareness, but they still probably will be pretty good to like defend leads and stuff like that, or take like penalty, or like, well, not take penalties, but penalty kill stuff, you know. Where is our penalty killing unit even? Did I even change it? No, I did not. But yeah, Okposo and Culp are going to be penalty killing this year, so yeah, I think it should be a pretty good season nonetheless. Okay, so final thing. We're going to take a quick look at the draft class again, even though it's early in the season. It's because we have 2 first-round picks this season. We have one from the Czech Republic from that trade that we made involving Israel Henry, who we have on our team. And Adam Foote was also part of that deal, I think. So we could potentially have a lottery pick if Czech Republic somehow does really bad. But yeah, here is basically what the draft class looks like in terms of names. We don't know any potentials yet, obviously, but hopefully there is somebody there that could help out. And there's a Christopher Kelly. That's funny. It's like Chris Kelly almost. Any interesting names or anything? Not really. Okay, so anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Colorado Avalanche franchise mode. So next episode, we will take it to the regular season and see if we could get back to winning another Stanley Cup, because we've won 2 in 4 years. We're looking for that 3rd and 5th to basically say that we're maybe a dynasty. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.